Welcome, folks. I'm Jabby Kaway, and I'm on the other side of the globe right now. I'm on holiday, and this is the one day out of my vacation here that I have decided to do some work. So I apologize for this kind of crude setup. I'm doing my best, remote and mobile. I apologize if it looks weird at all, but, you do what you can. So if you're wondering where I'm at, well, then you'll have to follow my Instagram to find out. It's very exciting. I put a little vloggy thing. If you want to see more of that, do let me know in that Instagram. If you can comment on that or even comment here, it's fine. Sure. There's also a YouTube short. It's the same exact video. There's a YouTube short on this channel. If you watch that, you'll see exactly what's going on with me. But again, let me know if you want more of that. And if you don't, then, well, your silence is more than enough. So, here we go. How Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi should have ended. I'm very excited for this because, I had some feelings about the show. Obi-Wan Kenobi, for me, was like a toxic relationship. It was like up and down, Like, oh my God, I love this. Oh my God, I hate this. Oh my God, I love this. I can't get out. And not that I hated it. That's a very strong word. That's not actually what I felt. I was just frustrated. It's like a child that disappointed. It's like, I was expecting more out of you, bro. Come on, dude. My little man, I was expecting more. And Andor is, largely made up for that. But nonetheless, how Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi should have ended. Let's jump into this.
We're tracking an escape craft. There's one life form aboard.
That's him.
My lord, we must continue our pursuit of the insurgents. We cannot prioritize one lone Jedi.
I know that. Do you think I'm stupid? We have more than one ship, Ready my shuttle. I will face him alone. You stay on the insurgents.
Of course, my lord.
And maybe launch some TIE fighters instead of standing around just staring out the window.
Okay, we will. Jeez. Well, so much for that idea.
The painful thing about how it should have ended, when they point something out, it's almost impossible to unknow it. It's hilarious. The things they point out is always funny, but when they point it out, it's almost like Pandora's box for your brain. Like, you just can't unsee it now. Like, why didn't they do that? I'm sure that someone in the comments is going to have some kind of reasonable explanation, or at least a good enough, nerd defense about it. And I respect that. But still, like, duh.
That's my only mask!
Oh, Anakin, I'm so sorry.
No, you're not!
No, I'm not. That's kind of exactly what I meant to do.
Yo, that's a really good Ewan McGregor impression. If I only heard that voice, I would have thought that was Ewan McGregor. Like, if I didn't know that this was part of how it should have ended.
I'm not. That's kind of exactly what I meant to do.
I hate you so much.
Oh, come on, Anakin. I did you a favor, really. This place is so dark. It's a wonder you can see anything in that hell.
How are you not burned?
What are you talking about?
I dragged you through fire, and it did nothing!
That's right.
Oh, that, yes.
That's right.
I don't know.
No burns, no
Scars?
no singed hair.
I dipped my stub of a leg in lava one time, and burst into flames! What is happening to me? I pulled the wrong ship out of the sky, I buried you in a pit of boulders, that didn't even work. I even stabbed Reva with my lightsaber, and I'm pretty sure she didn't even die!
Whoa. Now, wait just a minute. Hold on. Surviving lightsaber stabbings. You can do that now?
You can do that now.
MacLeod, where have you been?
Oh, I've always been here. You just weren't ready.
But I called out to you several times. Wait, you've always been here?
Oh, yes, I'm afraid I've seen a lot of things.
That's the one thing about, like, ghosts. I don't know what I actually believe in terms of, like, spirituality sometimes, but I do wonder, like, okay, let's say there are legitimately ghosts. My dad passed away in 2013, right? And I'm like, okay, if he's a ghost, what is he seeing? When we see stories, we just think of ghosts showing up when it's the most opportune time to show up. Chilling on the couch watching TV, then sure, yeah, a ghost shows up, you have a convo. But if you're, well, they were pointing at the toilet, but let's say, you know what I'm driving at, right? Without having to fucking, like, you know what I'm driving at, right? Like, if you're doing something that is naughty, then, and the ghost is there, like, that's why I actively choose not to believe in ghosts. Whether or not they actually exist is a different conversation. But I actively choose not to, because that's right there.
You use the bathroom excessively, my old Padawan.
Gross.
You're telling me.
I'm supposed to be the most powerful Jedi ever. At the very least, my lightsaber should finish off some rookie Inquisitor.
Perhaps she used the Force to heal herself.
Force healing.
There's no way that can also be a thing.
I'm telling you, it could happen.
Well, why didn't anyone try that on me when I got skewered?
Guys. Guys.
I think this hole in my helmet is making it harder to breathe.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps you should use the Force to heal your lungs.
Don't make me destroy you.
Well, if you can't kill with a lightsaber, how are you going to kill a Force ghost?
Good point, Master.
Both of you are sacks of
What this is teaching me is that you have to abandon consistency when it comes to these like long-running sagas. I mean, even George R.R. Martin has had like, I am very pedestrian when it comes to Lord of the Rings. Look at that. I am very pedestrian when it comes to Game of Thrones. Okay, so you'll have to like forgive me in advance if I say something absolutely butt-headed stupid, but I thought I remember reading an article about how George R.R. Martin had some inconsistencies in Game of Thrones because like there's so much to keep track of. It's like you can't be mad when there's an inconsistency is what I've come to learn about all this stuff. It's like it's fucking fine. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make any sense with other stuff that's gone on, just let it go. So the fact that, Rey had discovered Force healing. It happened later on. It was fine. There's your nerd explanation. Like, of course, the earlier Jedis didn't know about it, but she figured it out. That's why it doesn't matter that it didn't work out for Qui-Gon or whatever. Or for Darth Vader, for that matter.
Odd choice of last words.
At least now he can be at peace.
And better yet, my old Padawan, he'll never learn about his secret children.
My secret what?
I was hiding in your ship this whole time.
What the?
And I'm your real dad!
What the?
And we are still here too.
Oh, blast.
I think you mean hello there.
Oh, shit.
Well, thanks, Anakin. Thanks for all of it.
Whee! I'm floating!
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now that's a name I haven't heard since the Disney Plus show, which was not that long ago. By the way, Luke, this is your... who cares? It's your sister. That's your sister right there. I've been wanting to tell you that forever.
You just gotta have fun with it. That's the thing I'm learning as I get older and as I watch more of these things. It's like you just can't take it too seriously. I think as passionate nerds or as passionate fans, we take it more seriously than probably a lot of the producers, the creators take it, because the creators are just trying to tell an entertaining story, and we're taking it like it's got to make sense, end to end, and we got to find ways to defend the holes, the plot holes, and whatever. Are you having fun or not? At the end of the day, there is a major inconsistency in the lore with Rey discovering, Force healing and all that. It's like, how did no one else? But it's fine, so. Things worked out the way they did. The last 3 films were not great, but even though I didn't love the Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I would love it if they were able to find a way to do a second season of it. I think there was a lot of issues, but seeing what they did with Andor, I'm really, really hoping that we see that approach taken with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like, if there's more story left to tell, if there's anything left for them to do there, I would love for them to explore it in a way that feels along the lines of Andor, just because, to me, that's like the best thing that's come out of Disney Plus in a while. It's just the way it's handled and everything. I mean, it's so methodically told, and you feel, I don't know, man, like every frame in that show, it's great. It's chef's kiss. I really wish that same approach was taken with Obi-Wan Kenobi, because oftentimes these things feel like rush jobs, and I'm just like, what the hell? We're talking about one of the biggest franchises of all time. Why does it always feel like a rush job? And Obi-Wan Kenobi kind of felt like that. At the end of the day, I'm like, was this even thought through? Like, what is going on here? Yeah, I would love a second season, even if it's a couple years out. I would love a second season that is just done, with a little bit more consideration. It'd be cool to see, further development of the story between Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, as his Force Ghost mentor person. I mean, kind of like the relationship with Luke and Obi-Wan. But anyway, this was fun. It was frustrating. Lately, every time I watch How It Should Have Ended, it's like, it's fun, but it's also really frustrating, like I mentioned earlier a couple times, just because I'm like, you made me laugh, but you also, like, broke me. You broke me a little bit there. The thing with Darth Vader's helmet being broken open and him still being able to breathe just fine. What they made fun of here is the idea that he wouldn't be able to breathe as well because the helmet was busted. Look, it looks cool. That's the thing. Like, that's why it's okay. It fucking looked cool. So it's fine that he was able to breathe still. It doesn't matter if it didn't make any sense, okay? I'm gonna defend that one. It just looked dope. Seeing him with the thing and the light and it looked awesome. So we'll leave that one alone. We'll leave the Force healing alone. We already defended that. Qui-Gon not showing up until Obi-Wan was well done. That's a little bit weird, but maybe there's a reason why the Force ghosts don't show up. They show up when they're supposed to show up. There's your explanation for that. So there, I explain all the plot holes. Except for the TIE fighters. I don't know why they didn't try to attack with better strategy. But anyway, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Do let me know your feelings in the comments below. And if you have any defenses you'd like to throw in the comments, please feel free to do so. I'm Jabby Kuway. Peace out.